Hello everyone and welcome back to Grandport. We managed to finally get ourselves our hop farm, so we're finally producing beer at the end of the last episode. We've also got our barrel makers, which is awesome. We've got workers in there, and just as we started this episode, our tannery is now complete. So we can make leather from boars, which we will do, but we haven't got anyone to put... Oh no, apparently we have got someone to put in there, so we've put someone in there. What have we got? Problems here. Low happiness and low employment, apparently. So what's the happiness problems? Service shortage, comfort shortage. Yeah, minus 1% though. Water and food. We've got plenty of wells about. I suppose we could add a couple more. I'm not really sure why we need to add a couple more, because we've got them literally all over the place. Let's unpause. Maybe some of those things will be fixed as a couple of days go by. Speed up slightly. We've literally got wells all over the place. I don't really see where and why we'd need more. We've got two very close here. We've got one here at the village centre. Yes, we'll get those to charge. I suppose we could put one up here. Oh no, there's already one up here. There's literally wells everywhere. I've got no idea why they're complaining so much. I'm pretty sure we've got one down here and one up there. So we could squeeze one into this little gap here, I suppose. See if that makes any difference. We've got several wells up here, so we don't really need any there. Maybe a few more granaries around the place for a little bit more food, but I don't see why we have a shortage of food when we've got so much. Charge. I think we've actually got 4 military... Yeah, we've got 4 military conquests on the go at once, so that's going to make a huge difference. Yeah, we've got a well there, we've got a well there, we've got a well there. We've got wells literally all over the place. Here. I don't understand why we'd need any more. There's one there. No, I'm ignoring that. I think it's... Yeah, I can't see how that's a problem. Surely we don't need that many. That's just too many. Where's our shoemakers? Here, so we need some workers in the shoemakers, which use leather by the looks of it, which is good. No access to comfort. There's plenty of comfort around, so I don't know what's up with those. How is our dock going in our ships? Not yet been built, but I do want to tweak some of those ships, actually. Looking at them from... And then again, I don't think they look too bad, do they, actually? They're never going to be perfectly straight, are they? Has this... No, we've got to wait till the rest it has been finished, I think, haven't we? Till we can actually... Oh, no, we can start exporting stuff. So, food. What do we have excess of? A hell of a lot of fish. So, let's export... Oh, we can't export fish by the looks of it. I can't see fish on there, but we do have an obscene amount of cheese. So, we will start to export cheese. We can export wheat and flour. Doesn't look like we can do bread, though. What else do we have a ridiculous amount of? A lot of vegetables. Not really got a lot of apples, as most of it gets turned to cider. I suppose we could do wheat or flour. We've got a lot of those. It would have been better if we could have done bread. Probably are going to have to go for one of those, then, aren't we? Wheat. It's really annoying that we can't go for fish. Let's go for some wheat, then. We need a dock worker. Export goods. What have we got a lot of in the case of goods? I'm pretty sure we have a lot of candles, a lot of cloves, so we'll export cloves, and we will export... I'm sure we've got a hell of a lot of candles. Also got a hell of a lot of barrels as well that we could go for, actually. We've got a lot more candles though, so let's go for the candles for now. We can add some more export warehouses here. Had some entertainment built, finished finally. Oh, and we have actually got some unemployed people, so let's start getting some workers in here. Let's have a look at that entertainment that's finished. I'm guessing that's going to be our bathhouse. No, that's still ongoing. The barber shop. Okay, so we need a barber for our barber shop, which needs a worker. We've got our shoemakers and our tannery that still needs an extra worker. We've got other bits. Oh, we've got a granary that we're building here, haven't we? So we are going to be storing beer and other food there at some point. Is there anything else that needs to be done with this building? No, it's literally just the dock workers by the looks of it. Maybe we'll have to have shipmen once the ship are finished, and crew. Not sure. Not used the mod yet to completion, so it'll be interesting to see what we do have to do with that. Everything's going pretty well over here. Everyone's hard at work. Look at this lady here making some nice loaves of bread. Whoa. Oh, flatten it out. Looks like she's making a pizza. Lovely. We haven't got our glass smelters going yet. Yes, charge. All of our troops should be back soon. We need to get some quartz. Got plenty of coal. How is the beer production going? pretty well, yeah. 50 beers. We still need another hop farmer as well. So hopefully we'll get some more people soon. And this is back up to high now, so the happiness is good again. Wow, 3,100 from that. That's an insane amount. Let's build ourselves then another farmland. We've got all this land here that I'm going to turn into wheat farms. And then we can get rid of this one and move it along. Or should I do them further up here? No, I'm gonna do it in this area here. Let's have a look. Probably go with another dairy farm as well. Let's get some more milk and cheese that we can trade out. Our bakery, our wheat farm. Here we go. We'll keep the windmill where it is. So we're only going to move these back ever so slightly. If we put, and again, it might be good to have one here. We squeeze it in this gap here, like so, and we'll build a dairy farm just down from it. I might keep this little wheat farm here actually, we'll see. But if we get a dairy farm as well, just somewhere around here, bakery, dairy farm, here we go. Oh, that does have a negative effect. Does it really matter if we put it here? Well, I'm going to put it here anyway, even if it does have a small negative effect. I'm happy with it being there. Got an insane amount of money that we've got to spend, so we may as well put some bits and bobs down. Is there anything else that we can make money from that we haven't really got a lot of at present? We've got plenty of dung heaps around. We could put a couple more around in this area, I suppose. Could go for another place to make churn butter. Considering we're going to have a dairy farm here, probably would be a good idea to put one of these down here. So it doesn't have any negative effects either, so why not? Let's get it down next to this well, just back from it slightly, and we'll get a sales counter on the front. Build. We may as well get some of these things out. We are going to end up needing them. Probably going to need another granary as well, aren't we, in this area, so we may as well build one. Where's the nearest granary? Over there and there. Let's probably put this one over here. And oh no, we're already building one there, aren't we? I don't think we will need another granary after all then, to be honest. Let's unpause. We've got plenty of money. It shouldn't. That much money shouldn't evaporate before we get a chance to use it, I would hope. I suppose we could go for another cheesemakers down here. Wouldn't be the worst idea. If we've got a dairy farm and a butcher churners nearby, let's squeeze a cheesemakers here. It's actually quite expensive. What else should we go for here? Is there anything else like that? And we've already got plenty of sheep farms in the northern section of town, so we don't need another sheep farm here. We've already got another windmill here, cheesemakers, dairy farm, a hunter's hut. I suppose we could add another hunter's hut around somewhere. Sheep farm, weaver's hut, tailor's workshop, gold smelters. What's that there? Jeweller's workshop, pagan worship, street performer. Yeah, there's not really anything else that we need to put down here. We could do get another lord's manor at some point, maybe on this side of town. But it doesn't look like there's a lot that we can put down here that we haven't already got. I do want to use some of the newer fishing shacks that we do have now, because they're a lot better than the fishing courts, so I would like to put some of those down. But let's just leave it at what we've got there for now. Still 2 groups of soldiers out. Wow, look at the amount of gold that we now have. Hopefully these things won't take too long to build. Yes, you can keep my troops with you for now. We need a little bit more manpower. I think I will. I might build a church up here on the top of this mountain. Service for all these people over here. Then again, I kind of want a monastery up here. What actually does a monastery look like? We could always get the outline patched down and see what it does look like. Rustic church, wooden keep, Lord Manor. Is the monastery under the church, or is it its own complete thing? Castle set. I'm guessing it's under the church then, is it? I didn't see monastery anywhere. Let's have a look. Church. Addition. No, it isn't. It must be its own. It must be its own thing then, and I've just not seen it. We have definitely unlocked the monastery, so where is it? We've got a military mission available. Perfect. Let's prepare our troops straight away for that. Hopefully we've got 5 troops who are able. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's an easy one, so 5 troops is more than enough. Brings in more wealth, doesn't it? We've got 2 villagers who have just arrived, which is perfect. Where is the monastery? So that we can finally get that down. Rustic church, wooden keep, Lord Manor. Where's the monastery? I just assumed that it would be under the other stuff, but apparently not. Waterweed. After a heavy rain, our shores are covered in waterweed which has been dislodged from the depths. Farmers are collecting it to use as fertiliser, which we expect to boost our production. However, the fisherfolk complain that the weeds are tangling their lines and making it difficult to fish. So we lose 25% fish, but our wheat and vegetables are increased by 25%. That's not the worst, to be honest, considering how much fish we have. We could do with the wheat, considering we're going to be building... we're going to be exporting wheat. It'll be good to get more wheat in here. I've got no idea where the monastery actually is. I'm positive that we unlocked the monastery, didn't we? Apparently we didn't. We need 10 citizens. I could have sworn that we'd done that. Could have sworn that we'd done that in a previous episode. Apparently not. Okay, then promotion's available. We'll go for that now. So we need, unless a citizen's left. Do you lose these things if a citizen leaves? Do you have to re-unlock it? That's a possibility, I suppose. Here we go. So we need several of those. The Splendor of our village has unlocked a new tier of unlockable, so I'm guessing that's it. Yeah, there we go. Monastery. I could have sworn that we'd unlocked the monastery. Another trade bonus and tax office. I think that's literally everything but the monk statue that we've now unlocked. Okay. I could have sworn that we'd done that in a previous episode. Do we have any soldiers that can be promoted? I don't think so. I think we've done them all at present. Okay, but at least that's underway. Let's have a look who we've got that needs assigning some workers. We've got some market tenders, dock worker, a barber, and I don't think we've got anyone else. We'll go for the shoemakers next, and we can start exporting shoes. Right, so the monastery should now be on here, and I'm guessing it's next to the church. I could have sworn we unlocked it, but it must have relocked itself. And there it is, the monastery. Let's have a look what we can do with this then. Some pause so things tick along. Abbey A, Abbey B, doors, extensions. Okay, we've got some nice passages here. Extension B, extension A, a tower. Wow, loads of stuff. Tower B. Herb gardens, decorative bushes, wine production, a vineyard. Really cool. We can get honey. Really interesting. Some really cool stuff here. Okay, let's have a look then. So let's go for... Let's have a look at this. Let's have that as the main entrance then, right here. We want this to be nice and big and fancy, considering it's going to be... Do you know what? Oh, that's going to be farmland though, isn't it? Maybe this isn't the best place to put it. Let's get rid of that. I think that was our church, wasn't it? Let's put the monastery in... Maybe this section up here. We could always unlock a new section for our monastery to go in. I don't know where would be a good place to put it. Maybe over this side of town. No, I don't like it on the hills. Where would be a good place to put this monastery? Maybe we could unlock some extra lands down here. Put it down here on the beachfront. Might not be the worst idea. Let's unlock this territory. This one. This one. Could plonk it. And that one there. Let's plonk the monastery down here. On pause. We've got a monk requesting an audience. Promotion. Yeah, none that I want to mess around with. Let's put our monastery down here then. A nice, huge monastery. Something that Grandport can be proud of. Right. Then we get monks as well, which would be cool. It'd be interesting to see what they bring to the game. Right, so let's plonk it here on the side of this road. Abbey A. Well, a nice, huge window at the front. Let's make this quite tall and impressive. And another abbey there. That's just if we want a smaller one, I suppose. Let's go for one of those on either side then. With those fancy windows. And we'll bring... Yeah, let's make them level. I think they are slightly lower, aren't they? I think I like that, Yeah, I like that. That's pretty cool. If we get loads of windows on here, that will look good. Door A, door C, door B. I want some quite a grand door for the front. There we go. We've got extension D. What does this look like? Maybe we could put that on the back section here. Bring that up to match. Looks pretty good. Extension D. Is there other extensions? What have we got here? Extension A. What does that look like? not huge, so I'd rather stick... Do you know what? Where's that extension D gone? Let's go for the same. Extension D. Extension D. Go for the same height. I think really big and impressive for the entrance. And then we've got towers, haven't we? Which we could put on either side of that. Tower A. Oh, we've got 2 towers apparently. Where is Tower B then? Tower B. Okay. Get this up out of the way. Let's bring this up here. Yes, keep my troops with you for now. I want this to be a really grand spectacle. Let's go for a really nice big tower there. And what does Tower B look like? Yeah, I prefer Tower A for now, for this area. So let's go with Tower A again. We want it to match. I think... How does that go? Yeah, I think that matches there. Look, yeah, there we go. Perfect. Nice and tall. Impressive. Spread the splendour of Grandport. I want to get some nice stone glass windows on the front here as well. Now, I think I'll go for these nice sections here. Like so. What's the difference between these two? Ah, that one has a hole in, so we don't want that there. No, we want the ones without the doors in. Let's bring that out ever so slightly. I think I'll come out 3 maybe. Can we extend the height of these? Doesn't look like we can. Need a corner one. Go like so. So I've come out 1, 2, 3. So we've got some workers. Let's get 1 in this granary, 1 on this market stall, and 1 on this sales counters. And we still need to get some in those shoemakers, which we will sort out in a moment. And we're going to go for the same on this side. 1. Oh. 1. 2. 3. Oh, that is absolutely ruined by the state of the hill, unfortunately, and we can't actually change the height of that, which is really annoying. It's annoying that why would it not allow you to change the height of these? That's really stupid, in my opinion. Why would it do that? Let's see if we can move the whole thing slightly. Not really. Not where it's going to make it better. Maybe if we were to put this at the... this is annoying. See, stuff like this is a bit annoying in-game. That you think stuff would change for the land, but it literally doesn't. It's really frustrating. Maybe if we just move it, twist it ever so... Yes, keep my troops now. If we twist it ever so slightly, how does that... Just to get it level. That's slightly better. We can live with that. They are going to have to change their path course, of course, but yeah, we can live with that. 1. Not sure how many to go this way, but I want it quite big in the grounds. That be big enough, or should we go a couple more maybe? Let's go for that. And a nice corner. And now we can bring these back along. Nice and quick. 2 villagers needing to work. Perfect. Let's get those in that butter place. We still need the shoemakers needing employees. We will get to that at some point, honestly, I promise. This is going to look like such a grand spectacle when it's done. We can get loads of stuff inside to grow. We can put some defences around it. I think that one... Do you know what? We can live with that. We're going to have to live with that, aren't we? Which is really, really annoying. If I get rid of that, will it snap it into place? We're going to have to go all the way along, aren't we, to fix this. Let's get rid of those ones then. All the way up to the corner. We can fix this. I'd rather hide it on the corner if we're going to have an odd looking piece. There we go, we'll hide it on that corner. Okay, that looks good. We are going to need a door at the back of this, of course. Let's go for a less splendid one. Purple one there. Do you know what? And we'll go for 2 of these smaller ones either side here as well. Perfect. Right, what else have we got here that we haven't built yet? We've got extension B, which is quite these fancy looking windows. So can we actually drag those up a little bit as well? Okay, that's pretty cool. Can we drag it up to the top like so? Will it look right? Now let's come down ever so slightly with those. Do the same on this side. Looking good. I don't think they're quite... Oh no, they are level. They're level. Let's move this. Which tower did we not use? Was it tower... There's tower A. There is a tower B, isn't there? With a nice archway coming out underneath. So if we could bring that up ever so slightly like that, which looks good. Can we get away with putting a door underneath? Or will it not allow that? Doesn't look like it will allow that. We can put one there though. Just sit it there anyway. I don't think it really matters all that much. There we go. Is there anything else that we've not used yet? What's this? Extension A. Have we used extension A? Pretty sure that we have used extension. No, we used extension D. I don't think we have used extension A. There's a lot of other stuff here that we can still build as well. We've got the herb garden, which apparently is too far. Let's have a look where we can put this nice herb garden. I might do a section in this corner actually. If we get rid of that bit, let's get rid of 2 of these. And let's have... Was it extension A? I said we hadn't used. Can we get that to snap in place? It does look like it. Get that to come up slightly. And get that to... Can we get it to snap onto the end like so? Have that as our new corner bit. We could also get away with having a tower maybe. Which would look good. Can't get away with that other tower unfortunately. What about extension D? How does extension D look? Dragged into the side of that one. Not the best. Could be better. We've got people unemployed, so let's sort that out. Let's get some in these places. And we're going to need to go and sort some of town out in a moment. I should probably pause while we're doing this. Another military mission available, so of course we'll go for that. Prepare troops, bring in as much money as possible. Let's send out 5 troops on that. It's an easy one. And then we're going to pause while we finish doing this monastery. Yeah, I don't like that. That doesn't look right. It doesn't look good. Let's go for... We will go for that extension A. I feel like that looked pretty good there. Go for that. Can we get another extension A the other way? And it will snap into place. Ah, but then it's not attached to that. It's going to leave an odd shape in the corner. Can we go for a tower? Ah, there we go. Let's just twizzle this around like so. That works. That works better. Bring that up. Bring this up ever so slightly so that they match in the corners. And then the tower can come up even more in this corner. Perfect. Now hopefully we can then add the herb garden coming off the side like so. It hides part of it, but that's fine. And we've got the decorative bush, which we will place a few of those on the side here, just for decoration purposes, as we said. And I think we'll go for the other corner, and that's where we'll put our vineyard. So we've got our winery. We could just plonk that in the middle. We've got a lot of room here, haven't we, where it could go. Let's get rid of the corner, and we'll do something similar on this side. What have we got here as well? Yes, our honey making. Let's put in place. What's the extent? No, that's tiny. We won't go with that. Extension D maybe in this corner. Or what other extension did we have? We had the Abbey. Extension D. Where's extension B? There's extension A and an extension D. So surely we've got an extension B somewhere, but I haven't seen one. Let's go for extension D, as we said. Let's see if it'll snap onto the end here. Not sure how I feel about that, though. Can we get this to... No, it's not going to look right like that at all. Don't like that. We'd probably just do the same again then with extension A. Extension A seemed to snap into place a little bit nicer, didn't it, then? Decided against it. Didn't like how it looked, so instead we will just use it in the middle. So let's have a look. We've got our winery, which we will plonk. Let's plonk it up here on this bit of it. Yeah, you've got that really big ladder. It'd be a shame to waste it. Let's plonk it here. And we have got a vineyard as well that we can put down on the side of that. I think it'd look good on the side. Built onto the side where the wall meets the wall. And then for our honeymakers, we can put that in this nice plot of land here that we've got, this nice space. Is there anything else that we can add? We've got the fountain, but that's obviously nothing to do with this. Got some nice stuff there that we could put down though, which would be good. I think I will put some of these stained glass windows. Hopefully they snap into place on the building. It doesn't look like it's going to allow us to actually put those on the building though, which is rather annoying, as it doesn't actually seem to have any windows. The monastery is actually built free to build as well. It's just going to cost us a lot in materials, but it's cool that it's free. Oh, we've got a fireplace. Could do with a fireplace. Where, I don't know, but can we attach them to these towers? No. Maybe one of the extensions. I may add some more extensions in the back here, in this area that we've got that's all free, just as like dormitories for the monks and such, and anyone requiring sanctuary. Let's look at extension D. Let's put a nice building. I'm going to put it over these rocks. We don't need these rocks here, do we? So let's put a nice... Too far apparently. I'm going to move this down here. I'm going to build a nice outhouse for the monks in this area. It's not going to allow us to put it there, so I'll get rid of that. Put that there. Can we not have it coming from that area? Put you here, like so. And then we've got some other bits of buildings that we haven't used. We'll try and make use of some of these that we haven't used yet. Use them for whatever we can. Just to try and add a bit more flavour to it, let's put it on the front end, like so. Bring it up. Can it come up one more? Or that will probably look quite odd. We'll go for like that. Looks nice. Is there any other extensions that we haven't used? I don't really think there is, so let's go for door A. So extension D that we used, yes it was, so I suppose we could put an extension A on the... No, I don't like that. Go for tower B. What can we do with that? Just to add... How does that look? And I could put on the side of it the one that we haven't used, because it does have the doorway in the back. That'd probably look quite good actually. We put a couple of those just in place next to the archway. I think they could look the part. There we go. Now we just need something there though to make it look. What about if we got rid of that and then put a tower, another tower there? Tower. Doesn't quite fit right, does it? That would look nice as well if we can get something to make it work. They're just not the right size, which is quite annoying. Just not going to work unless we can move the entire fitting back slightly, which we can. Put the tower there. That there. Here we go. Looks like we're going to be able to... We're going to be able to get away with it. Perfect. Let's snap that onto that. Onto that, please. And there we go. I like... Oh, it's not quite snapped into place, has it? Get rid of that. And now if we can get that to snap there. That looks good. I like that. This area can stay cleared as it was. Perfect. It's just the windows that we're going to need to sort out. But I'll add little decorations like that off screen because they are probably quite time consuming if it's going to be to put all of those stone glass windows in. Stained glass, sorry, not stone glass. Let's put some crosses on top of these towers. Can we not add the gargoyles? That's a shame. Like we can on the church. Let's just get a load of crosses out and about on top of all these towers. And I like that. I think that looks good. And build. Perfect. There is our monastery. Let's get that away. Right, let's see what issues we're now having with happiness then. Because we seem to be having a couple of issues back in town with happiness. 80%. Shortage on service. So they want more churches about. Okay. Shortage of food and water. We've got plenty of food and water, so that's quite annoying. Let's paint a nice crop field for our new farm. That will do. Doesn't have to be perfect. Obviously got our new cheese makers, butter makers, sorry. We need to put someone else in there. Then we've got our new cheese makers as well. We've still got our shoemakers, which need somebody putting in place to work there desperately. We've got one person there, so it's not the worst. We've got our new granary here. Let's get in here then. We will store bread, wheat, beer. Where is the beer? Pretty sure. No, that's salt. We haven't got salt yet, have we? We'll go for beer and we'll go for cheese. You know what? We'll change the wheat. No, we'll change the bread for wheat. And then we'll also put butter in here because we've got that pretty close by. We really need to improve that happiness. We're going to have to build a church down here, aren't we? A nice cheap church. Let's send troops out on this military mission, though. Bring some more gold in. First 5 that we've got. Okay, it's a really easy one. 4 troops will be enough. Let's just build a small church up here. Nothing too fancy. Just a nice church on the top of this hill. We'll go for the slightly fancier church, but yeah, we're not going to go for anything over the top with it. We'll just go for the nice small core. We'll put a couple of extensions on the side of it. Yeah, we'll go for that at the front. Let's just bring that up one. Let's go for an extension on the side. Yeah, we'll go for that in 2 places. Why not? We'll copy that the same on here. Like so. Go for a bit of a weird shape. Just going to completely make it up as I go along. Let's get a door on the front. Let's get... Can we get these to go in between, I wonder? Yes, we can. Perfect. Let's go for the 2 bell towers in between. Like so. Get them to come up. Probably a little bit too... Yeah, that's way too tall. Let's bring those down ever so slightly. Ever so slightly, meaning a lot. There we go. We haven't got a big tower, so let's go for a nice big pointed tower on the back of the church. So, do you know what? I might even lift this up ever so slightly, just one. Like so. Yeah, I like that. We've used the extensions. We've not used the arch, but we don't feel like we need to add an arch. I think we'd just be adding it for the sake of it here. I've got a round tower, but yeah, I don't think it would look out of place. Let's get a nice gargoyle on the front, and let's get, there we go, build. Hopefully that will improve that service penalty that we're unfairly getting, in my opinion. Quite annoying, to be honest, but never mind. Hopefully we're going to wait for this crop thing to build quickly. We've still got high immigration though, so that's good. Villagers unemployed 0. Food and water, luxury and service. Well, we've got plenty of luxury markets about. One selling jewellery. Refugees. Unrest in a nearby settlement is causing an influx of refugees. Shall we accept these poor folk into our land? Accept all who wish to settle here. Pilgrimage will visit the shrine and might join your village. We don't have a shrine. Refuse to allow more immigrants than we already permit. No. Accept all who wish to settle. I don't know what it is they're going to look at. Oh, we've got another military mission. Yes, we'll prepare our troops right away, of course. We need more plunder. The more plunder, the better. This looks like quite a tricky one. We're going to have to send quite a few troops out to deal with that one. But more troops means more reward from that. Apparently we've got something else new to build. So let's have a look what we've unlocked. I'm not sure what it is. Haven't seen anything new just yet. Ah, new fountain. And a fountain sculpture masterpiece. Stone bridge. Ah, yeah. Forgot that we've got a stone bridge now as well. Let's add a nice fountain into the back here, actually. Why not? 500? Wow. That's expensive. Insanely expensive. More than getting new land. That's insane. Hopefully we will get some more refugees, though. Affects refugees. Let's see what... Does it say what we actually get from that? Not really. Not really. Okay. Wow, 10 villagers. Wow. Was not expecting that many. That's good, though. Let's get them in these new places where we need them. Bathhouse. Let's get 2 more in there. Let's get another one in the bakers. Another one in the cheesemakers. Another one in the butter. Another one in the tannery. Another one in the shoemakers. Another one in the bathhouse. One in the hop farm. One on the farm. Ah, there we go. I think that's all of them employed straight away, all 10. Just shows how much we need people. Right, so what does the bathhouse actually do? Just entertainment. So not anything that we need to add to that? Doesn't look like it. What about the barber's shop? Literally just entertainment. We don't have to do anything with that. That's fine. But it improves entertainment, so that's good. The brothel's full. How's our tavern coming along? Can we actually start selling beer and stuff here yet? Not yet. We're still waiting for the... Ah, Stone Hall. Let's add a service counter. So we are going to need a bartender, and we will sell beer. And is that it for now? Yeah, I don't think we can add any others just yet, which is fine. But as long as if we can start getting beer sold in there, that's perfect. It will help out massively. Get more money incoming. Our happiness is hovering around. It's the service shortage which is hurting us. So hopefully when the monastery and the church are built, that's going to improve that massively, hopefully in our favour. Still need to get this poor old keep built. Oh, but our docks are nearly finished, so hopefully the ships will be up and running soon. Our builders are going to be insanely busy. We could probably do with more. How are we doing for wood? 12 wood, 0 planks. You know what? Let's have a look at our extraction then. That could probably do with improving. So let's... Yes, keep my troops with you. Let's get these trees here extracted. Can empty this bit here now where there's nothing there. These trees here we can extract. All of this up here we've extracted completely. So we can remove those. Still got those trees up there that we're extracting though. And those there. Do now have all of these trees though. Let's get our wood. Our woodcutters need to pull their fingers out. They're not... Yes, keep my troops with you. They're not cutting wood fast enough. I know we're using it insanely quick, but they're still taking a hell of a long time to actually chop them down. There we go. Probably deal with making some more residential area. All of this up here. People... Then again, no. I don't want to add residential here. Have we got any more land down here that can be made residential still? Not really. Most of it is full. Yes, keep my troops with you for now. Got extraction up here. We don't need that up here anymore. There's nothing here to extract anymore. So that can go. And we've got 8 people unemployed. Wow. Let's get a bartender in there. Is there any other places the farmer could do with somewhere else? And now the rest are just literally transporters. So let's Put one in the granary, one in that, one in the warehouse, one in the warehouse. Let's just start stocking these warehouses up with workers for now. Most of our buildings are complete. Hopefully we get another load of employees just suddenly show up. But we'll start selling beer here now, which is perfect. I think we will go for some more builders. Let's get a builder's workshop. And we're not going to be able to squeeze it in there, so let's plonk it up on this hill near the church for now. And, oh, we've got the stained glass workshop. Let's definitely add that onto the side. Let's just put it behind here. And build. And as soon as we get some more workers, we'll plonk them in there. Get some more builders working, because we're going to obviously have a lot to build now. We're going to need a lot of resources, and we're almost at 450 already. The population is flying. I suppose we have just had 2 influxes of refugees, which was 18 people in all, which is obviously a huge amount. This tavern's going to bring in a lot of cash as well. And we can carry on building this area up once we do that. Put a bit more entertainment in here, down here. Not sure what else we'll add to that area, but we'll add something. Maybe some exotic animal pits and stuff. Yes, charge. A little bit of a zoo maybe. Why not? Let's put a little zoo down there. Get some lions in there. This church is coming along already. The monastery will take as long as it takes. Is the city walls finally finished? Yes! The dock walls are finally finished. It's taken a long time. It's been a long time coming, but they are finished. I'm not going to build this keep just yet. Let's get the monastery and church done first. We're in more desperate need for those. Immigration's still high, so we are going to get some more pop up soon. Yes, charge. Still free conquest going on. That's going to bring in a huge amount of wealth when it all finally arrives. Probably do with some more dung piles at some point. Do you know what? Considering that wheat farm's there, I may make this area here actually into residential. People want to build their houses here, they can. We can get some more people in, hopefully. Hopefully people will start to build. I may... Wow, 11 villagers have just turned up. That's more refugees. Have we still got the refugee? Is it finished now? That may have been the end of the refugees. That's fine. So we need... Oh. Builders. Just put a load of them in other places. We want them all in that. Get stuff building. I don't really want to put any more in these transporters, to be honest. Where else could we put them? We could make some of them into monks once the thing is finished, of course, but I don't really want to do that for now. We can't leave them unemployed because they'll just get upset. But until other stuff's finished, you know what? We can just put them in transport for now. Let's just do that with them all. That's everyone. And we can reassign them to become monks or crew hands once the ships and that are finished. So all of those should now go into employment, unless we've had another 11 just show up. No, there we go. All into employment. That's going to help move stuff around a little bit quicker, which will hopefully, in hand, help with the building. And our happiness has gone up quickly. No access to service. Yes. What do you mean no access to service? You've got 2 churches on this side of town. One here and one here. Are you stupid? Stonegate 7 has been built. Finally finished. Awesome. Perfect. Lots of money, and we've still got soldiers. 3 sets of troops who haven't returned yet, so the money's going to go insane all of a sudden. We are going to need a stained glass window builder, which we will put in as soon as we get our next influx of villagers. Has any of this started construction yet? Yeah, they've started some of it. That's cool. I would like to put maybe a military camp nearby the monastery just to keep it safe. When the vineyard's done, we can get that built up as well. And it's going to look really nice down there. It's going to be a really nice part of town. One thing we haven't put in place, actually. I do want to add another dock coming out of here at some point, but we can actually put some more fishing shacks down, maybe. Have we actually unlocked water down here? We have got a small section of water here. Do you know what? Let's put a nice fishing shack down here, just because we haven't... Maybe we have fishermen from the monks who can come out and do some fishing here with the fishing shacks that we've downloaded wherever we are. Here we are, fishing shacks. Let's put some nice stuff down here. I've not actually looked at these yet, so we've got a nice fishing shack there. A wooden fishing shack, and then we've got a fishing shack. Oh, nice. I like this one on the edge of like a pier. That can come out here. Let's get it closer to the edge of the mountain. I like that. You can actually put a dock coming off the end of it as well, which is pretty cool. Different types of docks. And Okay, got a wooden dock there. Can we actually add these stone docks onto it? That'd probably look quite good there, like that. We can place that there, please. I like that. That's cool. And there's actually stuff here. So can we get the wooden dock to snap to that? Or is it only this? Ah, you can only get those onto... Yeah, we'll do that there. You can walk up onto it. That looks pretty good. Yeah. And we will build probably a normal wooden fishing shack as well, just there. Let's get those under construction. They'll just look nice down here near the monastery. Oh wow, we've just had 10 people just show up again as well. And we've got a military mission. Yes, of course, we're going to prepare our troops right away. We have got promotion available, but we won't be messing around with that for now. Not until we get the happiness back up to close to 100. Let's send 5 troops out onto that. And let's get these people into work. We need a shepherd. We need another builder. Transporters. Just fill those up until we run out of people again, which has happened. Right, we need to, now that this other shepherd's hut is up and running, let's spawn a couple of sheep. Perfect. Is our dairy farm finished yet? Did I not put a dairy farm down in the end? Did I forget? I think I did forget, didn't I? Don't think I remember to put one down, so I think we'll put one down on this side here. Completely forgot about that, didn't I? We could probably do with adding another slaughterhouse somewhere as well. I don't think it was livestock farm. I keep calling it slaughterhouse instead. Let's go for a nice dairy farm. Why not? Let's plonk that here next to the church. It is hopefully not going to have too much of a negative effect. And we've got another military mission available. Of course, we'll prepare our troops for that one as well. Bring in as much wealth as possible. Prepare troops. We're going to have a load of troops returning home literally any minute now, and they're going to be bringing with them, hopefully, an insane amount of gold. Even though we are... Wow, we're making 828 gold pieces a day at the moment, which is ridiculous to think about it, considering how much we were losing not so long back. And food stocks are going down, which is good. It means we're trading them out. We've got more than enough anyway. I may start adding my own houses, just placing them about myself. I'm going to put some more serf houses. People will move into them eventually. And summer is upon us, which is good. Hopefully that'll increase our harvests. Let's have a look. Where are those houses that we can place down to make use of them? Cider brewery, fishing shacks. Where's placeable houses? It's around here somewhere. Tannery. Placeable houses. Is it this one? Serf. Yeah, here we go. Let's just add some small serf houses. No, let's look at this one instead. Put one here. Put one over the opposite side. A nice small one here that we can put on the side as well. Where's the front door to that? There we go. Just going to add some about here just to decorate it slightly better. Just because not a lot of them are building their own houses. Got some commoner houses, but I don't think we've actually got that many commoners without houses, so... Just plonk a couple of these about. I think they're pretty much free to put down, so... I'll put this one on its side instead. Put one opposite. Just to give it a little bit more of a natural feel. There we go. Let's start building those houses. And we've got 10 more people who have just shown up unemployed. Okay, let's just put them all into transporters for now. Until we run out. There we go. Wow, 472. We could hit 500 this episode. It's insane how many are popping up all of a sudden. These refugees. But we're giving them jobs. We're keeping them busy. How are we doing for wood now? 18 wood. Not a lot of planks. Not a lot of stone or polished stone either. Probably do another stone cutters at some point. This church is coming along nicely though, which is good. More builders. We could probably do with more builders. Plenty of transporters, so that's not a problem. I haven't got a warehouse for shoes to go into though. I'll keep my troops with you for now. Where is our nearest warehouse to the shoemakers? We could probably do with adding a new warehouse for all this new stuff that we're building. Obviously we're producing leather as well now, aren't we, and shoes, so we could probably do with a warehouse for such things, and we can place it over here pretty close by, but it's not giving any negative effects to anything. There's nothing too close to it, so we can go with that. We can store shoes, leather, and whatever else we're going to be making in this new area that we've now made. All these new houses will hopefully come along pretty quickly, and hopefully people will move into them pretty quickly as well. We'll be adding detail. We've got a couple of little areas here where I could probably do with adding some stuff. We've got one villager who's arrived, so I'm guessing that that's finally calmed down now, the refugee influx. Which is fine, because we were running out of places to give them jobs. Monastery's slowly building, fishing shack's slowly building. This church is coming along very quickly, which is good. We do need that increase in service. Yes, keep my troops with you. And the actual pier's finished now. The lighthouse windows are in before the lighthouse, which is strange. Hopefully they can get that up and running soon along with the ships. How's our reforested mission doing? Not that great. Why is it taking them so long to get this reforested? Taking them an insane amount of time. Have a look at our little carpenter. Look at him go. Sawing down those planks of wood. They're going to town on that stone. What about our woodcutters? Yep, here they go. Hard at work. We're storing in this warehouse again. Wood, polished stone, stone and planks, and there's literally nothing in there at all because we use it quicker than we can store it. But we're an expanding town. It's going to happen. Probably do with when we unlock this one here. Put some new city walls in. Gonna have to come around the monastery and up and around here at some point. I completely forgot about this place up here, which has just come to a complete standstill. Waiting for a builder. We've got 2 people mining, but it's not finished yet, so they can't even actually mine anything at present. Charge, yes. How are we doing for beer? 171 beer put aside. Perfect. How's our tavern coming along? How's our tavern / inn almost finished? Yeah, it's coming along nicely. Are there any more buildings finished that we can make into anything? Yeah, we've got extension A. Public lounge, tavern capacity +10, living quarters, provides living houses to 10 villagers. No, we don't need that, so we'll go for the public lounge instead, which will get more people in there buying our beer, which is perfect. It's what we need. How is this brewery coming along? Yeah, it's actually brewing beer well, which is good. Brewing plenty of beer from there. Perfect. Great to see. 2 more villagers. Is there anything else? No, we'll just shove them into these warehouses then. Just transport stuff around a little bit quicker. No access to service. I bet it's like... I suppose we haven't got a church there. I don't really think we should have a church in the red light district though. Yeah, that's probably overstepping a mark or something, isn't it, to be honest? Probably shouldn't have placed that house there because of it. You know what, let's paint crop field. We're going to have to change it ever so slightly, just so it comes behind these houses. But we can do it so it comes up here a little bit better. Probably placed in quite a bad area. Got all extraction here as well, which needs removing. There is nothing to extract here anymore. All the trees are gone in this area. So let's get rid of that. And wow, our tavern brought in 12,200. Our market brought in more than our upkeep. So yeah, we are actually making money that now. More money than we know what to do with, which is perfect. Hopefully we actually get a bit of a stockpile at some point. A stockpile of gold and materials while we wait for stuff to happen. We're only 25 away from that 500. 1,000 people now live in Grandport, which is insane. I think we'll end this episode here though, guys, and I'll do a little bit of bitting and bobbing off screen. Let's just send some troops here. But yeah, I'll do a little bit of decorating, adding a bit of detail and maintenance and stuff like that. And this looks like it's going to be a hard one. We're going to have to send 7 troops on that one. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching as always, guys. I hope that you've enjoyed. If so, please don't forget to leave a like and comment down below. And hopefully I'll see you all very soon for the next episode.